All right, diving right in today. We're all about unlocking that office-style superpower,
Ooh, I like that. A style superpower.
focusing on, color combinations and a secret weapon we've all heard of, the Peplum dress.
Oh, interesting.
We're taking inspiration from the show Plus Elegance. Have you heard of it?
Yes, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's all about helping, plus-size women conquer the workplace in style. But they really go beyond just, like, basic fashion advice, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah. It's not just about the clothes, it's about the confidence they inspire. It's fascinating how they tap into color psychology.
Right, yeah, and how it can actually elevate your presence, like how you feel can really impact how others perceive you.
Exactly. And that's powerful, especially in the workplace.
Right. It's not just about, fitting in or looking good. It's about feeling confident and how you express yourself through style.
Completely agree. It's about owning your look.
So let's dive into their first power pairing they talk about, navy blue and blush pink.
Oh, a classic combination.
Yeah, navy, we all know it's a classic, right? But what makes it so special?
Well, navy blue, it's the ultimate power color. Really projects authority, competence.
Hmm.
But what they point out is that the addition of blush pink, it softens it, makes you appear approachable.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so you get this like confident but approachable vibe, really brilliant for, navigating all those office dynamics, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. It's like, I'm in charge, but also let's work together. I'm
Exactly.
kind of picturing like a navy peplum dress, maybe with like a blush pink belt
They
or a delicate scarf even.
they suggest exactly that, blush pink accents, strategically placed
Ooh,
to
nice.
create that really polished, balanced look. And even, blush pink handbag or heels can complete the whole ensemble.
Okay, I'm loving this already.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got a pairing that might feel a bit bolder. Charcoal and teal.
Ooh, interesting choice.
Yeah, this one feels honestly a little outside my usual comfort zone. So
Yeah.
how do we make it work for the office, but still express some personality?
Well, what's fascinating here is that both charcoal and teal have those cool undertones, creates like a sophisticated contrast,
Okay, yeah.
and it's perfect for those who have like a winter color palette.
Oh, interesting.
Charcoal provides that, mature base, and then the teal adds that pop of visual interest without being too, overwhelming.
Gotcha. So it's not about shying away from color, but like using it strategically.
Exactly.
Are they thinking like a teal dress with charcoal accents or the other way around?
They actually suggest incorporating teal as a detail rather than the dominant color.
Interesting.
So imagine like a charcoal peplum dress, but with teal piping along the peplum itself, adds that unexpected flair.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. And speaking of the peplum silhouette, they seem to really love it. Why is that so powerful, especially for plus-size figures?
The peplum, oh, it does so many amazing things. It, first of all, accentuates the waistline,
Yeah, they talk about that a lot.
creates that flattering hourglass shape, and then
Ah,
it adds volume to the hips, which can help balance out proportions.
right, right.
And of course, it adds that touch of femininity style.
Like a secret weapon almost
Yeah.
for creating that confident silhouette.
Absolutely.
All right. Now for a classic pairing we all know and love. Black and white.
Oh, timeless.
I once had this black and white dress I wore to a big presentation, and I just felt so powerful in it. It's amazing how the right outfit can really boost your confidence.
Exactly. It's like putting on armor.
Yes,
And black and white is just timeless. It makes a statement. It's bold, powerful, and the contrast, it's visually striking.
absolutely.
You can play with the placement of the black and white, to highlight your best features.
Mhm.
Imagine like a black peplum dress, but with white piping along the neckline, or the peplum.
Oh, so chic. But sometimes black and white can feel a bit stark, you know. How can we add some personality and soften the look a bit?
Accessories. That's
Mm.
your best friend here.
Oh, right.
They specifically recommend pops of color,
Right.
with shoes, handbags, scarves, even a bold red lip.
Oh, I love that.
Don't be afraid to, experiment and make it your own.
Yeah, it opens up so many possibilities. It's encouraging to see how like these classic combinations can still be personalized.
Absolutely.
All right, next we have cobalt blue and gray. Now, cobalt blue, it's definitely vibrant. Are there any tips for making sure it's not too much for the office?
It's all about balance, right? Cobalt blue is such an energizing color, but the key is toning down that vibrancy with the gray,
Hmm.
makes it appropriate for a professional setting.
Right, right.
So think like a cobalt blue peplum dress, but with a gray jacket or a sleek charcoal belt.
Interesting. Now, thinking about everything we've discussed, are there any colors that might be more challenging for certain skin tones? And how can we adapt those pairings?
Oh, that's a great question. They actually point out that cobalt blue, it's pretty universally flattering.
Okay, good to know. And so is gray, in its softer shades like charcoal or slate. But if you're ever concerned about a color being, too overwhelming, just consider incorporating it as an accent. Yeah. Rather than making it the main color.
Right, little pops here and there. Now, with this cobalt blue and gray, when we're accessorizing, do we stick with neutrals or could we add another pop of color?
Ooh, you could absolutely add another pop of color if you're feeling bold.
Okay.
Think like a mustard yellow or even a touch of coral. But if you want to keep it, classic and let that cobalt blue shine, stick with silver or gray tones.
So many options. Okay, we've explored some bold pairings. What about something softer and more elegant?
Well, next on their list is mauve and navy blue.
Mauve.
Mauve has this really beautiful, vintage yet modern feel. Delicate and feminine.
Yeah, I can see that working really well with navy's depth. What kind of outfit suggestions do they have for this pairing?
They suggest a mauve peplum dress, maybe with navy accents, like a belt or piping, to create that balance, that sophisticated look. And they also point out that mauve is particularly flattering for those with warm undertones.
Well, that's helpful.
Yeah.
So far, we've been focusing on specific color combinations. Now I want to shift gears and talk about those core colors: black, navy, and brown in peplum styles. Let's start with black. What makes a black peplum dress like a must-have for any professional wardrobe?
Oh, black is it's the epitome of sophistication and versatility. A black peplum dress, incredibly slimming, can be dressed up or down. And the plus elegance experts, they have some fantastic tips for, adding personality to a black dress without losing that elegance.
Okay, like what?
Think statement necklaces, a colorful scarf, or even a vibrant pair of shoes.
Right. It's like a blank canvas for your personal style.
Exactly.
Okay, now on to navy. We already talked about it in combinations, but what makes it unique on its own?
They describe navy as kind of a softer, warmer take on the classic black dress. Offers the same professional versatility, but brings a bit more warmth, depth to the look. And just like black, navy can be paired with virtually any color when it comes to accessories. You can stick with classic gold or silver, or add a pop of, blush pink or burgundy.
So navy's a great alternative for those who want that black dress sophistication, but with a slightly softer edge.
Exactly.
Now, I feel like brown is often overlooked in office wear. What are the experts' thoughts on brown peplum dresses?
They actually champion brown as a really rich, warm, and incredibly flattering color.
Interesting.
Especially for those with warm undertones. Imagine a brown peplum dress layered with a tan or ivory cardigan. It's unexpectedly chic, exudes sophistication, and they mention how beautifully brown pairs with metallics, particularly gold or bronze accessories.
That sounds stunning.
Yeah.
So even though it's not as common as black or navy, brown clearly has a place in a stylish plus-size office wardrobe. We've covered so much already.
I know, right? So much to think about.
But there's still more to uncover. We'll be back in just a moment to continue our deep dive into unlocking your office style superpower.
And as we keep going on this style journey, it's important to remember that these color combinations and styling tips, they're just starting points.
Yeah, they're giving us the roadmap.
Yeah.
But we get to choose our own destination, right?
Exactly. They want you to, experiment, discover what really makes you feel confident and powerful.
Because ultimately, confidence is the most stylish accessory, wouldn't you say?
Oh, 100%.
And speaking of confidence, I want to circle back to the peplum silhouette. They really highlighted its benefits throughout this whole plus elegance conversation. Can we just break down, why is it such a game changer, especially for plus-size office wear?
Oh, absolutely. It works on so many levels. First, it accentuates the waistline. You get that,
Which they talked about. That was a key element of flattering style.
Oh, yeah. Creates that hourglass shape. And then it also adds volume to the hips, which helps balance out proportions.
Yeah.
So you get a more harmonious silhouette overall.
It's not just about looking good. It's about feeling good. And the peplum seems to do both.
Yes. And that feeling, that confidence, is what elevates any outfit.
Okay, so we got these color pairings. We've got the peplum as our secret weapon. But how do we bring it all together? How do we make these styles work for our individual body types, our preferences?
That's what's so great about their advice. It's adaptable.
Okay.
They're not giving you a rule book. They're giving you, guidelines, suggestions. They want you to play around, find what resonates with you.
So it's like taking their insights and using it as a springboard to discover your own style.
Exactly. It's a creative process, not a formula. You're the artist.
I love that.
Your wardrobe is your palette.
That's such a good analogy. But before we get too carried away being artists, let's recap the key takeaways from Plus Elegance.
Okay, so first, color is your friend.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to experiment. Even combinations you might not have thought of at first.
Like the charcoal and teal?
Yeah.
That's one I wouldn't have considered, but it can totally work.
Yeah. Second, the Peplum.
Yes.
Powerful tool, especially for plus-size women.
It's not just a trend, it's like strategic.
Strategic.
And it seems like it can be incorporated into so many different looks.
It can. From classic to bold, yeah.
And third, accessories.
Oh, accessories can make or break an outfit?
They can.
A belt, scarf, necklace.
Totally transform it.
Add personality, polish.
I've totally had those moments where, like, the right accessory just made the whole outfit.
Yes. What stood out to you as the most valuable advice?
I think it's that emphasis on confidence.
Hmm.
Throughout the whole thing, they're saying, like, feeling good in what you wear is paramount.
Right.
It's not about fitting a mold.
Yeah.
It's expressing your authentic self.
And that's a message that goes beyond just plus size or a specific style. Confidence is universal.
Yeah, it really is the universal language of style.
Totally agree. It radiates from within, makes any outfit look better, but it doesn't just happen.
No.
It's cultivated. Trial and error, experimentation, finding what really works for you.
And that's where Plus Elegance is so good.
Yeah.
It's not just fashion advice.
Right.
It's empowering women to embrace their bodies, express themselves.
It is.
Feel amazing.
Recognizing your own beauty and power, letting that shine through your style choices.
It's such an important message, and it's something everyone should remember, no matter your size or shape. Now, before we get to final thoughts, I want to go back to something you mentioned, experimentation. They've given us all these great tips, but it's up to us to make it our own.
Yeah. That's where the fun starts.
Yeah.
Taking inspiration and then seeing how it fits your wardrobe, your body, your style.
So practically, how can someone start experimenting with these ideas?
First, look at your closet.
Okay.
What do you already have? Any pieces that go with these colors or have the peplum? You might be surprised.
It's all about shopping your own closet first.
Yes. Then, once you know what you have, you can think about what you might want to add.
Like maybe it's a navy peplum dress to go with those blush pink heels you already have.
Exactly.
Or a charcoal skirt with teal detailing that you see online.
And don't forget accessories. A belt, a scarf, totally change the look of an outfit.
So you can get multiple looks from the same pieces.
Yes. Just be playful. Have fun with it.
Fashion shouldn't be stressful. It should be joyful.
It should. As you're experimenting, pay attention to how things make you feel.
Right.
It's not just the mirror, it's the feeling you get when you wear something.
Yeah, if it makes you feel confident, powerful, go for it. If it feels wrong, let it go.
Exactly. Trust your instincts.
Your own sense of style.
It's your superpower.
Because that's what matters most.
There's no right or wrong with personal style. It's about what works for you, makes you feel your best, express yourself through your clothes.
This has been such a great deep dive. We've talked about color, the peplum, and how important confidence is for a stylish, professional wardrobe, especially for plus-size women.
We've only just scratched the surface.
Yeah.
But before we go too far down the rabbit hole, we'll be back in a moment for our final thoughts and a question to leave you thinking.
All right, we're back, ready for the final part of our style journey.
We've explored so much, all these color combinations, that tower move, the peplum.
Right, all inspired by Plus Elegance and their awesome advice. But before we wrap up completely, I want to leave you with a little something to think about.
Ooh, a challenge.
A challenge, yeah. They focused on those specific colors, cuts, all that. But beyond all that, thinking big picture now, what's that one thing, that one element of office style that just makes you feel the most confident?
I love that. Because it's so personal, right?
It is. For
Yeah.
some people, it might be the clothes themselves, like, a perfectly tailored blazer. The minute you put it on, you're ready for anything.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Or maybe it's not even the clothes. Maybe it's a bold lipstick.
Yes. Makes you feel powerful.
Or a statement piece of jewelry, something unique to you.
Or even like how you do your hair that day.
Totally. That feeling of being polished and put together, whatever it is, we want you to figure out what that thing is, that element that makes you feel unstoppable.
It's like your signature.
Your style superpower. Own it, right? And don't be afraid to keep experimenting. Try new things. You might discover a whole new superpower you never knew you had.
It's all about that journey.
It is. This whole deep dive has been about giving you the tools to express yourself through your style and to just feel amazing, confident in your own skin.
Exactly. Fashion should be fun, empowering.
It should be. So go out there, conquer the workplace with your style, your confidence.
And let us know what you discover. We love hearing from you.
We do. So until next time, stay curious, stay stylish, and most importantly, stay confident.